All right, as we kick off 2026, Americans are already deep into search mode.
Sure.
This is huge. From red carpet looks and Super Bowl hype to the TV shows that everyone's binge watching.
This is what everyone's talking about, right?
Yeah.
Google Search Trends is breaking down what people across the country are most curious about right now. Joining us is Google Trends expert Robert Ferrara to walk us through what's topping the charts and really what it says about how we're starting the year. Thank you for joining us.
Good morning.
Good morning. Thanks so much for having me. Hope you're staying warm. It's brutal.
We're trying. We're trying.
Then maybe that should be one of the Google topics. How can we stay warm in all this snow and ice?
Yeah.
Truly.
Yeah. Okay, I'm curious, what stands out to you most about, how people are searching at the start of 2026? What have you noticed?
Yeah, it's always really interesting to see how things evolve from, New Year's resolutions to more of just like what the most topical things going on in January are. I thought no buy January was really interesting too. It's actually being searched more than dry January, which you hear plenty about this month. So lots of folks wondering how they can kind of be a little bit more tight with their budgets and hold back from unnecessary purchases after the holidays. We're also seeing drinking hot water is actually at an all-time high. Actually surpassing drinking cold water, and just the benefits of drinking hot water are a top trending breakout search over the last month due to a lot of social media hype and just a lot of folks talking about taking that up in the new year.
Okay, I might have to try that and see what that's all about.
You let me know.
Yeah, okay, yeah, Simone's like, yeah, let me know what that feels like. All right, let's talk about award season because it's in full swing. And what are people most curious about when it comes to the Grammys and the Oscars?
Absolutely. So the Oscars are coming up on March 15th. Super exciting. I think the biggest thing there was Oscar snubs 2026 was the breakout search. So everyone kind of talking about some of the biggest snubs like Wicked for Good, Jesse Plemons and Begonia, and then Chase Infinity for One Battle After Another as well. So some of the top snubs there. The record for the most Oscar nominations spiked as well after Sinners set the record with 16 nominations, which is huge. And of course, Sinners is the most searched Best Picture nominee as well in this last month.
Okay, let's talk about the NFL because we got the Super Bowl coming up, but search interest is up more than 400% for the NFL. What are fans Googling most as we're heading in toward the Super Bowl? Right, we got that. Okay.
Yeah. So there's a lot of search interest in how to watch that spikes every weekend, and plug YouTube is a great way to tune in. So there's a lot there every weekend. Also a lot of search interest in Green Day after the band was announced as one of the performers for the opening performance.
Oh, yeah.
And of course, same interest search as well as Bad Bunny, the halftime performer this year. And then of course, searches for NFL playoffs bracket spiked over 5,000% this month.
Wow, that's a huge number. Bad Bunny. Can't wait to see how he brings it at the Super Bowl. All right, so let's talk about this. Euphoria, Bridgerton, and The Traitors are all surging. What can you tell us about what this actually means about the viewing habits right now?
Absolutely. It's a really fun time of year where everyone's kind of like tuning into a lot of the same programming, but we're seeing search interest in Euphoria has increased over 100%. Search interest in Bridgerton as well has increased over 180%. And then, of course, Traitors has increased over 900%. So really, really taking the world by storm right now. Everyone's kind of buzzing about it. And of course, I would be missed not to mention Heated Rivalry. Hockey romance book searches are at an all-time high right now for that term. And then, of course, funny enough, how to find a hockey player boyfriend.
What? Wait,
That
why? I'm curious. Why?
Heated
Why
Rivalry is like book talk royalty, and now the show, and so now they want a partner who's a hockey player. Okay, I'll fill him in some more about it.
I'm a little slow.
Yes, you got some watching.
I'm curious, before we have to let you go, what do these searches tell us kind of about people's moods right now? Are you seeing excited, stressed, distracted? What do you think?
Yeah, it's such a great question. I think at this point, too, after the buzz of the holidays has kind of worn off, folks are kind of settling into their routines and their everyday new habits. At this point, everyone's just trying to stay warm in this winter and just try. Basically, we're seeing a lot of just interest in pop culture. The big award season moments, the Super Bowl. It's a time where we're seeing just a lot of interest in just folks, sharing what they're watching, what they're consuming, and just what they like about it.
All right, Robert Ferrara, Google Trends expert, joining us this morning. Thank you for the conversation.
Of course. Thanks for having me.